Defense tour, entertain the troops overseas.
Oh, really?
Sort of
Okay.
thing. And so we were together for a long time. Anyway, we had this gig in Tiburon. My cousin came. And it was beautiful. I mean, you could look out the window, see all the houseboats on the bay. It was gorgeous. Well, anyway, there was some sort of love triangle episode. An estranged husband saw his ex with somebody else at the bar. Apparently, smoked some PCP. Because all the kids were doing it.
Sure, mid-'80s.
And Angel Dust.
I heard that's a gateway drug.
It leads to a lot of things. Most of the time, it's either the hospital or jail first.
Or flying.
Anyway, this guy went berserk and
Is it Hulk smash?
came through a picture window, probably about the size of your wall right here. Came through it without a shirt on. He came through. He crashed. Exactly. He crashed through the wall, landed on the glass, cut himself to ribbons, got up and started beating on this woman. Right? Right? Oh yeah, it was scary. And my cousin is like, and we're playing. We're playing.
You start playing fast.
We were playing. You really got me, like Van Halen style.
Oh my god!
And then stuff started flying, and the owner of the place jumped behind the bar and goes, "Keep on playing." And we're like, "What?"
I am paying you guys for this shit.
All right, so it gets better. A couple of guys, tackle him, knock him to the floor. He gets up and books to the kitchen. Comes out with a skillet and just plants this guy. I mean, the sound of it kind of made me ill, right? And there's teeth and everything going, and then the cops, finally get there and they're holding this guy down, and then they drag him out, and he gets away from the cops and comes back in again, and my cousin's like this, and I go, just another day in the hood.
Tiburon's Marin County, right?
I know, it's super swank, that's the last place, I'm going, wow. Yeah. So that one was one that sticks out to me as being the most memorable for a lot of reasons.
You guys kept playing?
We did keep playing, but we didn't finish the tune. We wanted to get out of the way for our own sake.
Yeah.
What's crazy?
Once the skillet came out, I'd be like, no, we're packing it up.
Right, he's going to cook breakfast for us?
He used it as a weapon, It was.
You really got me.
Whenever I hear it, it kind of brings back memories. I have flashbacks.
Dang.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a good one. I got more, but I'm gonna take up too much time.
Oh, that is a good one.
You should have gone last, Larry. That's the closer.
We got a million of them.
Oh, there was
The first time I ever played in a liquor establishment, I was about 18 years old, 1970. There was a place in Pollock Pines, beer bar.
Yeah.
And so we're up there playing, our band set up, and we're playing along. All of a sudden, this huge barroom brawl broke out. The likes I've never seen since. 40 years later, I have never seen a brawl like this. People were hitting with each other with chairs, throwing ashtrays at each other. And so
Just like the movies.
Oh, right. It was. And the state troopers came to break it up. But we grabbed our gear, we ran, we hid in the women's bathroom. I said, oh man, so this is what it's like playing a bar. It's cool. We still talk about it enough.
I think I want to make a career out of this.
It's a good first gig.
Man.
Yeah.
All right, well, I don't have anything quite that heavy, but I did learn a lesson a few years back about...
I got a hangnail.
Yeah. I broke a nail really bad on the piano once. Now, I learned a lesson about sharing the stage with other bands and letting them play through your PA. We played over here off of La Rive, what was the place? The Fire Dance.
Yeah.
And we were sharing the bill with a well-known band around town called the Losing Streaks. And they were kind of famous for lots of jumping. Mike Farrell was in that band, and lots of jumping around.
Broke a string.
Yeah, and they proceeded. We played first, and then they came on, and they just proceeded to trash our equipment. And then there was a during their set a pitcher, a glass pitcher had gotten broken. And I went up. No, it was a pint glass got broken, and I went around and picked up all the broken glass because everybody's jumping around. I didn't want somebody to get hurt, so I picked up all the broken glass and I put it into a plastic pitcher that I found. So I was just trying to clean it up and got it off to the side. Well, a couple minutes later, the lead singer is jumping around. He's jumping on top of the drums, and he's jumping on top of all my equipment and breaking my speakers. And he runs over and he sees this pitcher, and it looks like, to him, it looks like it has ice in it.
Oh!
And so he grabs the pitcher and he throws it up in the air and rains broken glass.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Oh my God. I got a lot of apologies the next day from that band, but I learned a lesson. It's, certain bands you don't want to share your gear with.
Jeez. Did anybody get cut from the...
Oh, yeah, I think there was some minor laceration.
If you ever offer me ice, I'm not getting
Scotty's got to have one. Scotty's got to have a good one.
Okay, we were playing Fox
Okay. My turn.
We were playing Fox and Goose on New Year's Eve. It's like we played like 93 to 2000 there, so 7 years in a row. And it was always, by 11 or 12 midnight, it was always like 300 people in there. And we played in the big room, And for some reason that day, the show, I went at the dollar store and bought those tall candles that are about, 12 inches tall. And I had them all over the stage, like in front, and on top of the speakers. And then by the time it's, midnight, they're fucking hot. And then half of it melted down, so there's a lot of hot wax in there. And this girl, I don't remember her name, the redhead girl that was Al, our roadie's girlfriend, was flailing away dancing to one of our fast songs and hit a couple of them off the top of the speaker. This hot wax flying everywhere, and then it was on the ground. It was on fire. And people were dancing on this, and then people were dancing on those window sills where the stained glass windows are.
Yeah.
And people were dancing so hard, people were putting their elbows through the stained glass. A couple of them got broken. So we used to rip it up and
Burn it down.
Burn it down the house.
Literally.
hot flying
We're going to
wax.
tear this mother down.
It was good times. Good times.
Should we do another song? You guys want to do that song?
Yeah, didn't you want to do one?
Sure.
Brown Eyed Girl?
No.
Somebody put
Van
the lyrics on. Somebody put the lyrics
Brown Eyed
on.
Girl? You don't know that?
I mean...
Oh,
I know
let's
the
tell a
song.
story of Mark. He was supposed to see Van Morrison last week in San Francisco.
Oh, yeah, I heard him
Oh,
telling that
this is
story.
so sweet.
So we got the day off, and I was like, dude, why the hell do you need another day off? He's always taking days off. It's fine, though. But I was like, it's on my bucket list. I got to go see Van Morrison. He's in San Francisco. I was like, okay, that's a good excuse.
Literally 2 weeks before the show, I saw him, and he was like, I'm so excited. So excited. This is something I've been waiting to do my whole life. I don't think I'll ever be able to do this again. Yada, yada. Talking about going to see Van Morrison.
And he has a couple of daughters. His wife's always at home with the daughters, and, they'll put a toll on you, a little stressing out and all that. And he saw his wife, and he's like, all right, I'm not going to go to the concert. I'm going to stay with you, with the kids.
Wow.
Like being a family man and all that.
Yeah,
Which,
you
it's pretty
took all
sweet.
the sting out of it.
I
The
thought
way
that
he
was
told
sweet
it-
how I said it.
No, the way he told it was, he was like super excited to go and was, really
That's what I said. It's
amped.
Van Morrison.
And
Whoever
amped for,
hears
like,
that
2
should be
weeks.
excited.
As he's getting ready to leave, he just looked at his wife and saw the look in her eye, like, I'm about to break. And didn't, give him a hard time about it at all or anything. And he was just like, by the look on her face, I just couldn't do it. And then I guess she was even like, no, please go, just trying to be sweet. And then when he absolutely decided, no, he said that she just looked like...
That's a good man right there.
Yeah, what a good man.
Big Mark.
When he told me, because I came in the next day, and I'm like, oh my god, how was the show? I was super amped. And he was playing Van Morrison at Trace. And he was like, he just gave me that look. And I was like, oh shit, what happened? I thought somebody backed out on the ticket or whatever. And they told me, and I just started bawling. I was like, you're so sweet.
He's like, I'm playing Van Morrison all day at work today.
Yeah. Isn't that the sweetest thing in the world, though? Like, he gave up a
Good
bucket
story.
list thing. You might never get to see him again.
That's
Just
going
to
to
be
come
a good
back to
husband.
haunt him.
There were some jokes too in the bar when he said
Van
that.
Morrison's not going to tour anymore.
It was any of those people from that crowd. You better see him now because you
He
never
usually
know what's
plays
going to
in
happen.
San
Yeah.
Francisco every December. I mean, I've seen him
Yeah.
in December before, a few years ago.
Hey, what'd that guy at the bar say when he was talking about that?
He was telling the story, and he goes, after everything, I'm all
He's
crying
like-
and stuff. This guy goes, but it's Van Morrison.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's like, I fucking know. I just told him, I was like, you know what, as much as that would have been something that you'll never forget, seeing that show, guaranteed your wife will never forget the time that you gave up one of your lifelong dreams to stay home with her just to be supportive.
That's
she'll
amazing.
never, ever, ever forget that. I don't know.
Wow, that's very good.
So, what
Down
time we
taking
got?
notes.
So go, Mark.
So, should we...
Let's do another song.
Well, should we go with a joke and then a song?
Oh,
for
take
the
us out
end?
with a song.
Can I ask a question?
nice.
Yeah, sure.
Can I okay, you're going to host You Front the Band.
Yes.
Coming weekend. Is there a charity involved?
Yeah. We're gonna
Involved.
do a canned food drive for a charity that I'm involved with for the Next Best Bartender, which we've talked about on the show before. So it's St. John's Women's Shelter off of Howe Avenue, which we actually got to take a tour of there a couple weeks ago, which is really cool. It's helping women and their kids kind of get back on their feet when they've kind of really been down on their luck. I think like 60% of them are either addicted to some drugs or alcohol, and it's just a place that allows people, just allows them to get them on their feet and educate them and just get them back to kind of the working force. So if you're coming to the show on Friday, if you can bring a canned food or just any type of sealed food that will work, and we'll have a place there to put it in, and that's where it'll go, St. John. So yeah.
You're using
Cool
your
thing.
superpowers for good and not
We'll
evil.
put that.
Right.
We'll put it out there too.
Yeah, we'll get it. We'll blast it on Facebook so you guys come to the show. You can come after work. We'll still be on by the time you get off work. Because I split. You
Yeah,
guys
he has
played
so
till
much
1.
carne asada to eat when he gets off of work. So
We eat
much
all the
TV
time,
to watch.
That's good work if you can get it.
I'm a carne asada taster.
Let's see, what day is it?
Like, that was super
Tonight I'm a
nice what
tequila
you just
taster.
said right there, and then now I got a fucked up joke. Great.
I
Oh, I'm all wholesome, saving people and all this. Then, here, Jared, you got your joke. Now I'm going to feel like an asshole after this one that I got
Hey,
written
listen.
down.
This is a very diverse show. Okay, we have many different topics
Yes.
that we cover. But no,
All right.
this joke's good.
It is
You
good.
guys should relax a little bit.
All right. So we doing the joke?
Yeah, do the joke.
All right. Woman walks into a star. Fuck. All right. This is my last Bud Light. Woman walks into a
This is my
store
last
and
Amstel.
purchases the following: 1 bar of soap, 3 cups of yogurt, 2 oranges, 1 stick of woman's deodorant. She then goes to the checkout line. Cashier goes, "Oh, you must be single." Woman goes, "You can tell that by what I bought." Cashier says, "No, you're fucking ugly." See, now I feel like a dick after just like, we're helping these people with cans. God damn it.
Nice
set
and
him
flat.
You can still help people with cans on Friday.
I will,
Give it a
definitely.
tone, man.
All right, I've never sung this song before in my life.
You know
so
how
let's
it
give it.
goes.
I know how it goes.
Everybody knows how it goes.
Well, then you got to help me.
If you want people to tune out and turn this
No.
thing
Well, it's the end of the
off,
show anyway.
It's a
So
free for all.
Everybody
It's
sing.
about to tune out.
everyone sing.
You're my brown-eyed girl.
Yeah.
You know,
Perfect.
There you go.
All right.
That's all I know, though. Don't push me.
Scotty starts it.
Hey, where do we go? Days when the rains came down in the hollow, playing a new game, laughing and a running, hey, a skipping and a jumping in the misty morning fog with our hearts thumping, and you know, brown-eyed girl. Brown-eyed girl. Whatever happened to Tuesday and so slow? Going down the old mine with a transistor radio, standing in the sunlight laughing, hide behind a rainbow's wall, slipping and a sliding